Good stuff coming your way right here on AM 1230 KXO. We have birthdays today we will celebrate, and, a few other things as well. Just a reminder, it is a Monday, 15th day of August, 2022. Some schools back in session today. We'll talk about that coming up. And, some already been in school, some going to wait another week.
Are you searching for a new job, a fresh setting, or even a different career path? The Central Union High School District currently has a wide variety of job openings available. Positions range from administrators to educators, clerical, custodial, and much more. Don't miss this opportunity to advance yourself professionally in a dynamic and rewarding environment right here in El Centro. CUHSD offers competitive wages, benefits, and retirement plans. To find your next position, visit CUHSDjobs.com. Once again, that's CUHSDjobs.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Yam with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 1 of preseason football is in the books. Rookie quarterbacks Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis, and Desmond Ridder all had strong performances. Speaking of quarterbacks, the competition between Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold is far from over, with head coach Matt Rule saying that the quarterbacks were both in command Saturday after Carolina's 23-21 win over Washington. Jets second-year quarterback Zach Wilson had knee surgery in Los Angeles after suffering a bone bruise and meniscus tear Friday night against the Eagles. His status for Week 1 is uncertain. No Kirk Cousins and no Derek Carr in the final Week 1 preseason game, with the Raiders beating the Vikings 26-20. Finally, Joe Burrow threw for the first time since having his appendix removed 19 days ago. Preseason rolls on and spots are on the line as NFL teams must cut their rosters from 90 to 85 this week. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward with all your school printing from Staples.
Okay, class, refer to the seating chart for your desk assignment. Class?
But we can't read yet.
Don't worry, they'll get there. Now get 30% off school-related prints when you spend $25 or more. This year, go forward to school with Staples. In-store only, exclusions apply. 1 coupon per customer, ends 8/27. Visit staples.com/school printing for coupon and requirements.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Yes, we did mention it is a Monday, the 15th day of August, 2022. Gene, we're halfway through August.
Exactly. Huh? We got to split the day now.
Yeah, I would say we're about 4 weeks away from some west winds, maybe.
You know what? Boy, that would be great.
Yeah.
They would welcome that.
Yeah, middle of September, typical, right?
Yeah. Typical. If this is going to be a typical end of summer, then let it be.
Yes. Wait a minute. That's a great title song for a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'll get to work on that right now.
Yeah, let it be. Yeah, don't pick it or it will never heal. Just let it be, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Did you have a good weekend?
I had a good weekend. How about you?
Well, we went to Phoenix to celebrate Pam's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Got to Phoenix right after they got hit with monsoonal rains with a lot of flooding.
Right.
Didn't affect us.
And
we
you
left
just
Phoenix
washed
and got
your car, right?
Yeah, I mean they got hit. They got hammered really good. But we left and got home and missed the Haboob, the dust storm that hit.
So you just went over for the day?
We went over for the weekend with our friends, Ron and Linda.
Yeah.
And just celebrated Linda and Pam's birthday.
All right. That sounds like a planned, well carried out.
Yes. And it worked. And we went to a German restaurant for dinner.
How'd you find out about them?
Oh, it's a place I've been to about 5 or 6 times before.
Okay.
Yeah. In Glendale, House Murphy.
House
Murphy.
House Murphy.
Yeah.
House of Murphy.
It's a very good German restaurant.
Well, it certainly has the name.
Yes. Yeah. We have a lot of Murphys in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else is going on? Well, there was football over the weekend. We'll tell you about it. We've got football coming up in the next weekend as well.
Probably just about as many weekends as you can imagine.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that.
That's how I would put it, yeah.
And we'll tell you about some of what happened.
So no rain in Phoenix when you were there?
No, we escaped. It hit right before we got there, and mostly on the east side, more in the Scottsdale area.
Yeah, and they say that's usually the way the weather is around that area. Kind of like over here with us in Yuma.
Yeah. It doesn't make it much past the river.
No, not
typically. Much. Okay, you ready for birthdays?
Ready.
Okay, the really weird, strange one on the Munsters. Yeah, the niece, actor Pat Priest is 86 today. Drummer Pete York of the Spencer Davis Group is 80. An old buddy of mine from San Bernardino Valley College, Jim Webb, is 76. By the time I get to Phoenix, Wichita lineman, Up and Away, he wrote all of them. And let's see, singer, guitarist Tom Johnston of the Doobie Brothers, 74. Actor Phyllis Smith, 73. Actor Tess Harper, 72. Larry Matthews, the young boy on the Dick Van Dyke Show, is 67. Actor Zeljko Ivanek is 65. Actor Rondell Sheridan is 64. Actor Peter Herman, 55. Actor Deborah Messing, 54. Actor Anthony Anderson, 52. Actor Ben Affleck, 50. Actor Natasha Henstridge, 48. Actor Emily Kinney is 38. Actor Courtney Hope is 33. Singer Joe Jonas of the Jonas Brothers, 33. Actor, singer Carlos Penavega is 33. Okay? Oh, and actor Jennifer Lawrence is 32.
Well, you wouldn't want to forget her.
No. You want some local birthdays?
Let's have some.
Okay, tighten your seatbelt. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Luis Ariano Sr., Amanda Reese, Edith Mesa, Lucy Nogales, Pete Rios, Refugio Minero, Henry Zamarripa, Celeste Campos, Evan Kennedy, Bertha Carreño, Joe Trujillo, Norma Guerrero, Myrna Rios, Linda Rubin, Mario Cruz. And happy birthday, Zacchaeus Donor, Jessica Donor, and Albert Donor. They're triplets. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay. Triplets. Not a whole lot of them around, are there?
Anywhere you look at.
Yeah.
Not many.
And your weekend?
My weekend? I worked outside.
Okay. Worked up a sweat, right?
And then some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that kind of a weekend. My lawn is going to have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, I said, I'm going to do this right now, so.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's just the way you have to do. You hitch up your pants and get to it.
Get to it.
Yeah, and, despite what my father always told me, why put off today what you can put off again tomorrow?
And the next day after that. That's exactly right.
We'll get to it eventually.
Eventually.
Okay, we've got news if you're ready.
We certainly do.
We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news to begin with. And it is all brought to you by your friends in the air conditioning business. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Britain is now the first country in the world to approve a COVID vaccine that targets the original virus and the Omicron variants. It's from Moderna. CBS's Dr. David Aga says it won't be long for us.
The U.S. government has said that by September, we should have booster shots available in the United States that include Omicron.
In Kabul, supporters celebrating in the streets a year to the day after the Taliban regained control of the capital from the U.S. and allies. Reaction from the Middle East after Salman Rushdie stabbing in New York. CBS's Vicki Barker at the foreign desk.
Iran's government has denied any involvement in Friday's attack, but calls the attack justified. Iran's state-run media reported that Rushdie might lose an eye from Friday's stabbing, adding, quote, "An eye of Satan has been blinded."
His agent says the author, Rushdie, is off a ventilator, walking and talking. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Residents along the border in Baja California warned by cartels to stay indoors after a weekend filled with violence.
It's just uncertainty that you just don't know what could happen. Like, you don't know, their advice here, everyone to stay indoors.
People right now is in their houses. They don't go out.
Cars were set on fire, vandalism rampant, and cartel members set up roadblocks. Hundreds of Mexican National Guardsmen flown in to help curb the violence, but no reports of injuries. State Republicans responding to Governor Newsom's latest plan to bolster the state's water supply. Assemblyman Vince Fong saying the plan is dry on details.
So no more press conferences. We don't need splashy headlines that the governor is trying to make. The time is right now to invest and fast track and complete these water infrastructure projects.
Newsom saying the water supply strategy prioritizes actions to capture, recycle, desalt, and conserve more water and modernize how the state manages it. Triple-digit heat returning to areas like Sacramento, Fresno, and Bakersfield. No moisture in the immediate forecast. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal, 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you, so call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's page one of the local news, page one of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, candidate filing deadlines are in the news. Here's more on that story. Many have extended the filing deadline, which was last Friday. But in each of the races that an incumbent failed to file, the deadline was extended until 5 p.m. August 17th. Several special district and school district races were extended. In the city council races, only Calexico met the original deadline. Incumbents Rosie Fernandez and Raul Urena filed for last week's deadline. They are being challenged by Jerry Espinosa, Bill Hodge, Gilberto Manzanares, Morris Risen. El Centro, Hopeville, Imperial, Brawley, and Westmoreland City Council filing deadlines were extended. There have been there's no information available for the Calipatria City Council race. The election will be held November the 8th. A 43-year-old man was injured when struck by a car Friday night. The accident occurred at 11:15 p.m. Friday at 4th and Ross in El Centro. The 49-year-old woman driving the car was not injured. The pedestrian was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center and then expected to be flown to a trauma center for further treatment. The accident remains under investigation. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, a summer splash bash. It will be held at the Sunbeam Lake on August the 20th. The event is being hosted by the County of Imperial and the Imperial Irrigation District from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. There will be water activities, shaved ice, balloon activities, face painting, food and drinks, and more. It's sponsored by Imperial Irrigation District's Summer Water Activity Grants. And you weren't imagining things. Over the weekend, a small earthquake was recorded Saturday afternoon. The magnitude 3.0 earthquake was centered about 3 miles south of Nyland. It occurred at about 2:57 p.m. There were no reports of injury or damage. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Before you head out on a road trip, summer end road trip, head into Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
This should be 8 by 7. When it comes to closets, Janina's home organization business runs tip-top tidy.
Is the schedule right? I'm going to need help.
But she needs to reorganize and find a new assistant.
I know, it's your last week, but can you make sure the handsome pantry's wrapped?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
5X480, Dayton B100 V-Belt, one of the many parts Grainger carries. It's also the item that helped Rob carry the day. The job was on hold, deadline fast approaching, but a quick search on Grainger.com and Rob found his part. And with same-day pickup at his local branch, he and his crew got the job done, safely and on time. Get supplies and solutions for every industry with real-time product availability. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's page 2 of the local news, page 2, and weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Well, you heard Carol Buckley mention this morning about back to school. That's Monday, which is today. That'll happen in Calipatria and IVC. Central Union High School began their new school year this past Monday. The coming Monday, Imperial Valley College and the Calipatria Unified School District will begin their new school year. Also next week, San Pasqual Unified School District begins on August the 17th. The rest of the school districts around the county begin their new school year on August the 22nd.
And I know Vincent Memorial begins today.
They do. That's for a fact. Huh? You can take that to the bank.
You can take that to the bank and get money.
All right. El Centro is offering a recreation and early child development program. It's called Stepping Stones. It's being offered by the City of El Centro Community Services Department, Parks and Recreation Division. Stepping Stones enrichment program is for mommies and daddies, too. They are offering 2 camps, Camp Pebble for ages 0 to 2 years of age from 9 a.m. till 11 p.m. Tuesday and Thursday, and Camp Rock for ages 3 to 5 years of age, 1 to 3 p.m. Monday through Thursday. The program starts September the 6th. Program is focused on recreation and early childhood development, where the parents and child will interact, learn, and grow through interactive activities. They can also be accepted in the development department, where the parents and child will interact, learn, and grow through interactive activities. They can only accept 10 participants in each of the age groups. There is a fee. You need to contact the El Centro Community Center Services for more information. The Imperial County Public Health Department announces that 2 local mosquito pools have tested positive for St. Louis encephalitis, or SLE, and the West Nile virus. The mosquito pools were collected on Cannon Road and La Paz in Imperial on August the 9th. These 2 positive mosquito pools show that our mosquito surveillance and testing program is working, stated County Health Officer Dr. Stephen Monday. St. Louis encephalitis and West Nile virus are transmitted to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito. Mosquitoes become infected when they feed on infected birds. There are no vaccines to prevent nor medications to treat St. Louis encephalitis or West Nile virus. You can reduce the risk of mosquito-borne diseases by taking precautions when outdoors, like I guess mosquito repellent would be a good one for sure, and stay away from those areas that are posted. A portion of Keystone Road is closed. County Public Works closed Keystone from Forester to Austin roads. It will remain closed until at least August the 29th. Crews are repairing a sinkhole at a bridge in abutment. The section of Keystone will be closed 24 hours a day until the project is completed at the end of the month. That we will be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says the first part of this week will see temperatures climb back to or even slightly above normal, while daily showers and thunderstorms become fairly isolated. Starting Thursday, ample monsoonal moisture will return to the region, leading to much better chances for showers and thunderstorms persisting through next weekend. Temperatures are also forecast to cool to below normal, with highs across the Imperial Valley falling into the 90s. Our high yesterday, 108. The overnight low, 82. Wind gusts peaked at 32 miles an hour at the airport yesterday afternoon. Today, sunny with a high near 106. Heat index values as high as 111. East-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south this afternoon. A 20% chance of showers after 4 p.m. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 86. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light and variable. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 108. Heat index values as high as 112. Light east-southeast wind becoming south 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. 86 degrees, 59% relative humidity. Wind out of the southeast at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience. It's high school football on AM 1230. Join me and John Driffel as we bring you all the action of the Central Spartans and the Southwest Eagles. We'll feature the best matchup weekly on KXO AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. High school football is brought to you by
the CB Stop, 1498 Cole Road in Calexico, Broken Yoke Cafe, and Stan's Auto Body in El Centro.
Friday night, we're on the air from Mount Carmel and bringing you the Central Spartans on AM 1230. It's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL preseason football yesterday on FM 107.5. It was the Raiders and the Vikings. The Raiders prevailed 26-20. Next up on Saturday, this coming Saturday, it's the Raiders and the Dolphins. And by the way, not that it means anything, but the Rams beat the Chargers 29-22 in preseason action.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Major League Baseball, the Padres shut out the Nationals 6-0. Guardians topped the Blue Jays 7-2. Braves beat the Marlins 3-1. It was the Rays. They got by the Orioles. It was 4-1. Drew Rasmussen took a perfect game into the ninth inning. And, well, that's where it all went south. But, hey, the Rays won. And the Reds over the Cubs 8-5. Mets shut out the Phillies 6-0. White Sox topped the Tigers 5-3. Royals blanked the Dodgers 4-0. Astros over the Athletics 6-3. Cardinals clubbed the Brewers 6-3. Rangers topped the Mariners 5-3. Diamondbacks dumped the Rockies 7-4. Giants nipped the Pirates 8-7. Angels over the Twins 4-2. And the Red Sox shut out the Yankees 3-0. Albert Pujols, by the way, homered twice, and Miles Mikolas tossed 8 effective innings. And, well, Albert Pujols moving closer to topping Alex Rodriguez on the career home run list. Don't forget, high school football gets underway this coming weekend. All the high schools in action except Imperial. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Thousands of mental health therapists at Kaiser facilities throughout California are poised to strike this week. The unionized psychologists, therapists, chemical dependency counselors, and social workers are demanding that Kaiser Permanente provide desperately needed services to its patients, claiming that some wait months for needed therapy sessions. Meanwhile, inflation. Let's talk Argentina. Argentina's central bank raised its benchmark interest rate by 950 basis points Thursday. The central bank raised the benchmark rate for the 28-day term to 69.5%, up from 60%, a rate the bank set just 2 weeks ago when it hiked the rate by 800 basis points. New inflation data on Thursday underscored the urgency driving economic policy. Prices rose 7.4% in July, above expectations, and pushing annual inflation rate to 71% in Argentina. Taking a look at the markets right now, the Dow down 55 points at 33,706. The S&P 500 off 15 at 4265. The NASDAQ off 39 points at 13,008. Gold down $21.70 an ounce. Oil down $3.55 a barrel to $88.54 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 106, heat index values as high as 111. East-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour becoming south this afternoon. There is a 20% chance of showers after 4 p.m. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 86. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming light and variable. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 108. Heat index values as high as 112. Light east-southeast wind becoming south 5 to 10 miles an hour in the afternoon. 86 degrees downtown. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
KXO, El Centro, California. CBS News, brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center.
By Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. The blowback from some of former President Trump's supporters is fierce following the FBI search of his Florida estate. CBS's Bradley Blackburn says the rhetoric has prompted concern at the highest levels.
A joint intelligence bulletin sent to law enforcement across the country warned of a threat to place a so-called dirty bomb in front of FBI headquarters and general calls for civil war and armed rebellion. Other threats are also circulating online.
CBS's Jeff Pegues says lawmakers in both parties want more clarity about documents that were removed from Mar-a-Lago.
Democrat Mark Warner, as well as Republican Marco Rubio, both on the Senate Intelligence Committee, both calling for the release of the documents in question, as well as an assessment of the kind of damage mishandling those documents could do to national security.
In Russia, Brittany Griner's lawyers have appealed her 9-year prison term. CBS's Vicki Barker.
The grounds of the appeal aren't yet clear, but when the WNBA star was convicted earlier this month, both her lawyers called her 9-year sentence for possession of prescription cannabis oil unusually severe.
A Russian diplomat has indicated there have been talks about a possible prisoner exchange. China has announced more military drills around Taiwan as the island's president met with a U.S. congressional delegation. CBS's Imtiaz Tayyab is in Afghanistan's capital a year after the completion of the U.S. troop withdrawal.
For the Taliban, today is a day of joy as hundreds filled the central Kabul square just yards from where the U.S. Embassy once stood, waving flags and chanting, "God is great," rejoicing that it's back in control of a country it once ruled from 1996 up until the 2001 Allied invasion that followed the 9/11 attacks.
Regulators in Britain have become the first in the world to okay an updated version of the Moderna coronavirus vaccine. Moderna's Philip Cruz says it protects against the original strain and the Omicron variant.
The level of antibodies being produced is in a level that truly encompasses what we expected, and therefore we could label it as having a superior immune or antibody response or protection response.
It's dry in Center Point, Texas, north of San Antonio, and in one neighborhood, no water's coming from wells because the water table is so low. Chad Board is with a church deacon effort to spearhead and get water supplies in.
We don't ask anything in return. We just want to come out and give them the water so that they can live the life that they want to live.
That neighborhood could need help through the end of next month. Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is down 39 points. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep the facility running, no matter the weather or supply chain hiccup. But we get you, Raymond in Buffalo, and Maria in Miami, Jules in Minneapolis, and Stan in Central Indiana, taking control of everything that's under your control. At Grainger, we're here for you with experienced branch staff at over 250 locations, so you get the product you're looking for. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Staples has everything for school at great prices. So this year you won't go back to school. You'll be ready to move forward into art class.
A 4-foot replica of the Statue of Liberty using elbow macaroni.
With glue and art supplies from Staples.
By tomorrow.
Right now, 24-count Crayola crayons and Polly Pocket folders are just 50 cents each. Plus, select lunch and backpack sets are only $14.99. Staples, we're not going back. We're going forward to school. In-store only folder and crayon offers and 827, limit 30. Backpacks and 820.
Higher education plans are set for a breakout star on a wildly popular TV show.
I don't have my powers. Turns out Millie Bobby Brown is a Boilermaker in real life. The Stranger Things actress tells Allure magazine she's enrolled as an online student at Purdue University in Indiana studying human services. The hit Netflix streamer takes place in the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana. Brown's character 11 is a young girl with telekinetic abilities. In season 3, a Purdue shirt that appeared in an episode took the internet by storm. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The attack on author Salman Rushdie has sparked renewed interest in his books. The novel that led to death threats from Iran, The Satanic Verses, is now number 18 on Amazon's bestseller list and number 1 in contemporary literature and fiction. Other Rushdie books are selling briskly, too. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
CBS News brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. ECRMC, open to care.
Carroll Buckley.
Everybody's talking about you.
Carroll Buckley.
You're the talk of the town.